chartered professional in human resources, MBA, university instructor, obsessed with helping you get the spark back in your career. And today I want to share with you this speaking engagement that I did at the Black Lives Matter movement in St. John, New Brunswick a few weeks back. So I was invited and so flattered to speak at this movement, and it was really in response to a social media post I had put out with some experiences that I had with racism in my life as a biracial person, and stuff that I saw happen to my black dad and my white mom because she's married to the black guy. So I put together this post. It went a little crazy. You can check it out on my LinkedIn. I'll leave a link in the description, where I described this experience that I had at work around a hiring process with a manager that said, you know, I don't want to hire this guy because he's an N-word. So if I could kind of set the scene for you. So this is happening in the heart of uptown of our city in a location called King Square. The event was organized by a team of amazing volunteers and attended by upwards of 4,000 people in our local community. The vibe, the energy, the positivity was unbelievable. So I'm so proud and so humbled to have been a part of this amazing event. And this is what I had to say.
I took to social media to share my own experiences with racism, which shocked people. I had an experience at work where I heard a hiring manager say the N-word. I shared that online, and I was faced with just overwhelmed from people that could not believe that this is happening in our community. I'm in a weird seat. I'm biracial. My dad's black, my mother is white. Sometimes I hear things because people think they can say things in front of me that I'm a safe audience to be prejudiced in, and I am not. I am not. So can I keep it real with you, St. John? Can I keep it real with you today? Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. This was a real life story that happened to me, and I'm gonna share a couple more. So I have a 3-year-old son. I've got a 6-year-old son too. My 3-year-old son actually believes as we get older, we turn black, right? So imagine in my family, he's white. My 3-year-old looks white. His grandfather, who he likes to call Gunky is black. So you can see my 3-year-old with his little white hands exploring Gunky's face with just sheer curiosity and fascination. One day he turns to me and he says, "Mommy, when am I going to turn brown like Gunky?" And I thought, well, this is a unique parenting moment, isn't it? He explores Gunky's face with these little white hands, sheer curiosity, and I imagine he is thinking to his 3-year-old self, I am going to look so good as a 60-year-old black man, right? 3-year-old Devin sees skin color. I legit did not have an orientation when he entered our family to be like, okay, Mommy's in between, Nanny is white, Daddy is white, Gunky, he's black. There was no orientation. He figured this out all for himself. And this is one reason I know for sure we see skin color. We see skin color. So let's keep it real. We see skin color, don't we? We see it. So why do we ignore that? We must acknowledge that we see skin color. Now picture this. It's 1978, a beautiful white couple. I don't know what's playing, like Staying Alive's playing. They fall in love in high school. They get married. They have a family. Isn't this a sweet story, you guys? It's so nice, right? You see it on like W Network or maybe the Hallmark Channel. You know what? It's Love Week. This is a cute story. Now, I'm going to change one tiny detail about this story. It's all the same. 1978, cute-looking couple. They're grooving to Staying Alive or whatever. But let's change one minor detail, and that is a color. That man is not white in this couple. That man is black. to change his skin color rewrites the whole damn story, and that's another reason I know for sure we see skin color. This is not a nice W Network show. This is Netflix limited series controversial stuff, right? You can see this storyline. The storyline for this, it goes something like, how did she tell her parents she's married a black dude in 1978? That is messed up. That is just messed up, right? The babies, what about the mixed children? That's the storyline. The storyline is different, and it is changed by skin color. I only change the skin color, and I rewrite the story. Now, the problem is not that we see skin color. It's real to see skin color. My 3-year-old sees skin color. I see your skin colors right now. Hi, black people. Hello, white people. I can see your skin color. How are we not comfortable with that? Let's get comfortable acknowledging the skin color so we can actually get to a place to productively acknowledge the story. And that's what I think this is all about. Let's keep it real. You want to keep it real, St. John? We got to keep it real and acknowledge the skin color because it's there. It's right in front of our face. So the problem isn't that we see it, but the problem becomes how we see skin color. The problem is in the how we see skin color. After so many years and so many news stories and so much misinformation that's been perverted by media and systemic racism, all of these things have distorted our view of skin color. And somewhere along the line, skin color has become much more than just a color. We no longer see skin color like my 3-year-old Devin does, just for quite literal face value. We see skin color as status. How could a skin color possibly have a reflection on who a person is on the inside? And how did we end up in a place in the world where we skipped that fundamental lesson? It makes no sense. So if the problem is in the how we see skin color, the solution must be in there too. And I'll tell you what I think the solution to how we see skin color is this. This is the solution. The solution is coming together. The solution is having a conversation. The solution is in education. The solution is in learning about other people in your community and them sharing their stories. The solution is here. The solution starts here with the conversation, and that is how we start to keep it real. The solution can only come if we are honest with ourselves, because that journey is not asking a token black person to sit on your panel, and we all know that stuff's going on right now. That is not the solution. The solution is in each and every single one of you who takes on a journey to learn more, to know more, and to do better right now, starting today. Please don't take away the skin color, because that's actually important to me. The moment you take away skin color, you start to take away my family's story. My parents, who got married in 1978, a black and white couple who went against everything that was normal at the time. And that is what we are doing today. Screw what's normal, do what's right. Keep it real, St. John. So I still haven't actually told Devin that he's not going to turn brown. just to loop back on that for a second. Still doesn't know. He's here today, so he might have heard. So still doesn't know he's not going to turn brown. But today, if we could all take a minute and get back to that just sort of level of 3-year-old curiosity. No, he doesn't know the story. No, he doesn't know the struggle. But isn't there just some beauty in that? There's beauty in that. There is beauty in my family and my life that was black and it was white and it was just normal to me and beautiful. And I want that to be normal for everyone else too. I want that to be normal for my kids. Acknowledge color. My name's Shauna Cole, and keep it real, St. John. Thank you.
Intense. I'm really proud to be actively involved in my local community when it comes to initiatives around anti-racism, because I hate racism. It sucks, and I hope you hate it too. If you want to check out the St. John Black Lives Matter movement, officially a nonprofit organization, there's a link in the comments, so take a peek at their website. Thanks so much for watching. Stay kind. Acknowledge that we are colorful and beautiful, and there are so many lessons that we can take from that. I still have not told my 3-year-old he won't be turning brown.